Hi. Uh, so something very interesting I wanted to share with you. I was evaluating somebody's LinkedIn account today, and I realized that some of the very basic fundamental things, and probably because they are so basic that we don't really pay too much of attention to it, are the most ignored things on LinkedIn. Uh, I thought of sharing this with you so that you could, on your own, analyze your LinkedIn accounts, and if you feel that it merits to change a few things, you could do so on your own. So one is go take a stock of your pictures. If there's a picture that you've uploaded, which is a very nice picture, you look very nice, but it is a picture of you at a wedding where you got dressed for an occasion, and even though you look very nice, it does not showcase the professional side of you. Or if it's a picture of your vacation or an offsite with, even if the office colleagues, but shows a personal side of you, I think it merits to change your picture and upload a headshot which has been professionally clicked, which kind of demonstrates the professional side or an intent with which you are already at your LinkedIn page. Second is go analyze your tagline. Uh, while it is important, it is good to have something intriguing be uploaded so that it kinds of gets a person to want to know you better, and when they see your tagline, they stop by and go through your profile. It's great, but sometimes it just is baseless. It doesn't make sense. I mean, what have you written there? So try to build some uh, interestingness, but while bringing some clarity and make it simple to understand. Uh, Third is focus on your description. A lot of people have written either too much or too little. Please make sure that when you write your description, there are three things that you cover in it. One is what is it that you do, for whom do you do it, and a little bit about who you are. And in who you are, you could also share a little bit about your past assignments, accomplishments, etc. Uh, Complete your profile. A lot of people have just written about their current role or the last two jobs, but this is a place where you can this is your CV, this is your resume, and please write down about all the companies that you've been associated with. Write down about those companies, and please do write about the role that you played in that organization. It's you're just writing the designation with the company name and the dates is not enough. People want to know what was the role that you played while you were working with this organization. Next is do mention your accomplishments. There are a lot of things that we accomplish, and some of these things we feel are we take it for granted, but these are very very important when you look from the other person's point of view. So do mention all your accomplishments. Do mention about your volunteering role, because many a times there are certain aspects of the personal aptitudes that we have which get demonstrated in a volunteering role, and not in our corporate world. So you may be a great accountant who works in the corporate world, and accountancy is what your qualification or the area of expertise is, but you may be able to demonstrate your organization skills while you are volunteering with with an NGO. So do mention your volunteering roles. I think they can. You never know where it where it creates an impact for you. Uh, these are a few things. Yeah. Another thing that is there is people do not engage online. And when I say engage online, there are two things that I want you to focus on. One is uh, do write posts, do write articles. Articles is a great way to put your thought process about something that you really feel strongly about, or your area of expertise, or put what you feel strongly about related to your profession to a certain set of people who will value your professional sense or your professional knowledge or your professional expertise on those topics. So please do write articles. It's a great way to upload short videos, and videos are not difficult to make. As long as you get little comfortable with getting over your shyness, you can just pick up the phone and record the video like I'm doing it right now with you. So that's a very important thing. Engage with people. So I've seen a lot of people come onto LinkedIn, they upload the stuff, they complete their profiles, but they do not even join other groups. They shy away from joining other groups for whatever reason, I don't know. But you should join other groups of like-minded people, or some wherever you have some common interest when comes to your profession, or with the intent with which you've come to LinkedIn for. And when you are participating on these groups, participate by way of commenting on the articles that have been written, commenting on the posts that are there. Write articles, write posts there. And if people are commenting onto your post, do go ahead, acknowledge them. The one thing that people do not like is speaking to a wall. So if somebody has written a comment or somebody has asked a question, go and respond to it, go and acknowledge that particular comment. I can assure you that that will be very beautifully taken by the person who's written there. So these are a few things that I feel that are very, very simple, but uh, get ignored, and it doesn't take too much of time. But yes, it takes, yeah, a lot of mindfulness to write on LinkedIn. So go ahead, check out your profile, and if you find uh, that there's something that needs to change or be updated, go ahead and do that. Don't waste another day thinking about it. I will be sharing with you some more things about LinkedIn in terms of certain things, tips and tricks that you can use, resources, etc. I will also give you a guide of, I will try and record a video related to the kind of content that you could do on LinkedIn in the subsequent videos. If you have any questions, please post them on the group or write to me, message me, WhatsApp me. Happy to serve you in any way that I can. Thank you so much.